First club we would be going to as part of this career is Santa Clara.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome to the first episode as part of the Corners of Europe challenge. A new career here on the channel. We're going to be starting fresh, and already we're starting with a new design to the kind of whole feel for the game for us. We've gone and put in a new skin. This is probably still subject to change, but I thought, we're very kind of I'm quite specific in terms of the branding. You'll see a lot on the channel that the branding of the kind of channel is very specific to the club that we're at, and getting a new skin in kind of adds to the feel of what we do. It might revert back, to be honest, if I don't like it, but testing a few at the moment, and then in a few episodes it should be settled. But yeah, I'm a big fan of getting a skin in because it helps with, it's just nice to look at the tactics, looking at plays and stuff like that. It is good. But if you watched yesterday's video, or firstly I should say, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, you should go and check that out. I'll put it in the description. You definitely should watch it before you get into watching this one, because that provides all the context for this career. I would definitely recommend going and checking that out. But in there I said that the first club we would be going to as part of this career is Santa Clara in the Portuguese second division. They are the westernmost team ever played in Europe, and are the most western team in Europe at the moment. They are basically in the middle of the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and we're gonna start with this club. As I said in the video yesterday, the aim with them is to win them back promotion to the first division, where if we go and take a look at here, they were relegated bottom of the division after 4 years in the top flight. But if we can go and get them back up, win promotion, that would be the goal achieved. That is exactly what we want from this from our time here at Santa Clara. So we'll go in and take a look at the squad, the tactics. It's looking like a very interesting squad we've got going on. We are odds-on favourite to win the league if we go to take a look at that here, the preview stuff like that, seasonal preview. We've got oh no, I'm looking at the wrong division here. Hang on, let me go over to the Portuguese. Where are we? The second division. Why is it not appearing now? Let's go to the schedule and go through there. There we go. We'll go to the season preview. We've got, are these all players for our team? Yeah, they are. So we have got 6 players in the Dream 11. We are basically evens for to be promoted, and yeah, they are rating us very, very highly to go straight back up and win the title to get ourselves up into the first division. Another thing we said, obviously, in that video, we've got to try a new tactic at every club. Here it is going to be a counter-attack, bit less defensive, because we want to play quite nice fluent football on the counter-attack. So not being defensive, bit more balanced. We'll have to see if it works. Few games in pre-season, they've gone quite well for us. We start in the League Cup, actually. We started in the League Cup, but we did get knocked out. They've got a first phase, second phase, and then it goes into groups in the second phase. Against First Division Estoril Praia, we were unfortunately knocked out, an affiliate club to us. They were very good, big favourites, but we gave them a good game. We did go ahead in that game, but ultimately they did knock us out in the second phase. Wasn't meant to be, does help us, because our focus is now on the league title and getting straight back up to the first division. So we'll go over to the squad now, take a look at what everyone is saying. So we'll go to the first 11 of our first game here in Santa Clara. So the 6 players who do make that Dream 11 include Suarez on the right here. We've got Alvaro, who we've bought in on loan from, I'm not sure where we bought it. He's from Estoril Praia, actually. So the affiliate club who did beat us, we have brought him in on loan. He's got good potential, still quite young, could come on a permanent deal, and he is a real good player who we've brought in there at centre back, the one position we needed strengthening. Alongside him, we've got Kawan, I believe you would pronounce that, young defender. We've got other more established defenders, but his potential, he's already got some really good attributes. 192 centimeters. I think we might trust him with the minutes. I think he could have a good bit of fun. If he needs to come out, he needs to come out. But I'll trust him with the minutes at the start of the season. Batista in goal, who I didn't really mention, but he is another elite goalkeeper. 25 years of age, Brazilian, been here 1 year already, and yeah, he's going to look like a decent option at the back. Henrique at left back, he might actually be leaving us. I think he will leave us. Replacement for him in the next episode. We've got Serrara in the half back role, so it's quite a similar formation to how we played at Leicester and the other clubs, because they do this counter-attacking system does work with the same formation. So we've got Serrara at the back there, another player with huge potential at 21 years of age. Ahead of him, we've got our guy MT. He's another Brazilian. Lots of Brazilians, because it is basically as close to Brazil as it is to Portugal. Real big potential, and a lot of these players will get into how that looks shortly. Alongside him, Adriano, a real solid option for us, good overall attributes in the midfield there. And then our three attackers who make the Dream 11. We've got Silva on the left, who's going to play inverted off his right. He's looking like he's going to be our real key player. On the left, we've got, if we go back to the tactics page, on the left we've got Almeida, who is left footer. We're putting him on the right, inverted. Should be good for us there. And then up top we have got Safira. How tall is he? 185. Good abilities overall. He's already had a lot of experience, goal scoring, stuff like that. And I think he could be the striker who we've seen some good strikers in our time. Let's just put it that way, and hopefully he can turn out and be good for us. So yeah, 6 players we've got in the Dream 11 at the moment. Looking like we've got a really, really good team, and hopefully the counter-attacking tactic is not too limiting for them. We wouldn't want that. We'd want them to play to the best of their ability, and it's part of the challenge. We have to try a different tactic wherever we go, and in this case we'll have to try with this counter-attacking plan. So squad page, as you can see, so much potential in these boys. Most of them will be on the field for us, trying different things, seeing what we can do with them, giving them minutes, trusting them, and yeah, hopefully it can pay off for us in the long run. So you've seen the squad, everything you need to know. We've got a first game of the day against the Oliveirense, I believe. So we just get straight into it, straight into the league action. That's what it'll be for this season. And yeah, let's go and play our first game as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge. So the team for our first game here in Santa Clara, it starts with Batista in goal. Got a backline of Enrique, Alvaro, Juan and Suarez. Serrara, MT and Adriano in the midfield. We've got Silva on the left, Almeida on the right, and Safira up top. Kick off here in this game against Oliveirense. We're going to have to sort out the touchline tablet with this new skin. I'm sure it'll go back, to be honest, because the only thing I don't like about the original skin is the kind of the purple look. Silva here, is it the crossbar? How is it the crossbar? I thought that's gone straight in here in the Estadio de São Miguel, the 12,000 seater stadium, I believe. Our first game here. It's going to make for we're going to have a real good season here. I think I might just do that after the game. I need to focus on the game here, see what we're doing. Playing some good football from the off by the looks of it here. It's a ball into the middle to Adriano. He doesn't manage to win it. It falls out to Alvaro now. He's going to step up here. I mean, we're not playing much counter-attacking football. We're not soaking up pressure, which is kind of good, to be honest. At least on paper, we're playing counter-attacking football. I guess this is one of the things we learn about the tactics. Safira in the middle has been turned in by an own goal. Silva, what a game he's having so far. He's been involved in all of those chances, and Santa Clara have scored the first goal of the Corners to Europe Challenge. It's a lovely bit of work from us. I mean, we didn't get on the end of it, but we still managed to get the finish in the end. I like seeing this tablet that we get 8 things to look at. That's quite good. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll go back. Maybe we'll stick. It's a Bruno there with that free kick at Almeida on that right side. Bruno Almeida. It's a nice free kick, but unfortunately just goes over the bar. We're gonna have to get used to all these boys. I mean, we have a huge squad at our disposal, which is. It's kind of a good thing as well. That's one thing that I think I need to learn about my management, is how to manage big squads, and I think I've set it up quite well We've got a few players who can't unfortunately make the squad. Some who will, some who won't. But I think I've managed it quite well, and also implementing the young players. I think it's going to be useful to learn and gain experience in, and it will help us in terms of trying to get promoted. Having a big squad, rotating the squad, we could be on for a real good finish. I mean, if we, I don't know how to, I don't know really. We just want to get into the games, get some games behind us. But with that squad, it's always having a big squad. Usually, I mean, it didn't for us at Leicester because we got some pretty decent results with an extremely small squad, a 16 man, 17 man squad. But usually when you have a big squad, you've got that ability to rotate, bring in young players when you want to, just use players at your disposal who fit into the tactic. You don't build it around players, you build it around tactics. And I prefer to build it around tactics around players, to be fair, not the other way around, because I feel it takes the kind of flair element out of the game. It's something I've spoken about a lot. I like football to be my football to be creative, bit of flair in there, bit of creativity, all that. But that's what we might also get out of these players. Having a lot of them at our disposal means we can see what these players can do, and then we let them play and do their thing. Some just things like that. Safira at the back post, he gets his first goal of the season. Our number 9. It might be disallowed here. I'm not too sure if he's off or not. The referee will give this a check. Do we have VAR here in the second division? It looks like we might have. That is going to go to a check, and the decision on the field is that the goal stands. And inside 35 minutes, we have gone 2-0 up in our opening game of the season. It's going to be, how many games are we playing this season? 34 games to try and, I mean, if we could win the title, that would be a pretty nice way to start the career. We did exactly that in Matov's English journey, and now if we could start like that, we are expected to. But I don't know what the type of football they're imagining us to play. I'm quite hesitant. This is the thing with this tactic, because it's not what I'm used to, and also it's kind of defensive football in a league where we could score so many goals. But if it works for us, we don't have to play with it at the next club, which we might literally move by next season, and we won't have to use it, and then all will be fine, and we're up in the first division again. It's as simple as that, really. Let's just hope it does work, and it looks like it has worked for us early on in this game, as Almeida there gets our third goal of this game already, 40 minutes in. I thought we'd have no VAR here, to be honest. It would allow a bit more fluidity in the game, but not by the looks of it. It's been a dream start for us. 3 goals inside 40 minutes. Will this one be allowed, or will it be disallowed? The arms are in the air. The goal has been awarded. It's all of our front 3 got a goal now. So Almeida's got a goal, Safira's got a goal, and it was the own goal, actually, the very first goal. That means our front 3 all don't get goals, but Gabriel Silva as well, to be fair, he's had a really good start to this game. All of the attacking 3 are in the Dream 11, and it's been proven why. We've not had a defensive test though yet. I mean, we played the team in the cup, and we were quite close to winning, in my opinion. We could have edged it, but unfortunately we didn't. That was our real defensive test, and in the cup as well, you have to play 2 under 21 or 23 players, and that kind of shakes up the team a little bit because it's not the main team that you want. Even though we've got this big squad and young players and stuff like that, I still think we'll have a set 11, but it might be rotated from time to time if we've got easier games, or just different games where we need to rest players, things like that. In the circumstances, we can rotate a team or make more varied subs. There'll probably be set subs as well after a while. But I'm not even used to this team yet because there's such a big squad. Haven't used all of them entirely. I've not seen what they all can do. I'm sure we'll have time in this game, 30 minutes, to see a few, but it's still just a bit more time, and I can get used to the squad, and then we should be good to go there. Kwana's got a goal here in this game. I don't even know what he is, 18, 19, brought him in, trusted him, and he's gone and got a goal in this game, 53rd minute, to make it 5-0 from a corner. Once again, it's a lovely finish from Kowan there to make it 5-0. The young boy, how old is he? Let's go and have a look. He's 20 years old, right? But his potential is absolutely massive. And I said before the game, 192 centimeters on him, and that's exactly how it needs to be used. To be honest, a lovely finish from him there. We'll bring on a few players here. We'll bring on Valente on that right side, young player, lots of potential. Where else can we change? I think we'll go. I think we'll bring off Kowan now because he is on a card, and we don't want him to get him to get in any trouble. We'll bring on Vinicius Lopez. Has he got a good bit of potential behind? He looks decent, like a good option. Still quite young, 24 years of age. And I think we'll make a midfield change as well. I think I'll bring off Serrara there for Ferreira, who is a natural the halfback who can play there well, I've noticed, and he gives an option there if we don't want to play Sarara, who's involved in this attack here. MT got his own goal as well. I don't know what is his full name. I think I'm gonna have to check that in a minute. But he got a goal as well from the corner before Kwan's goal. Almeida down this right side. He plays a ball in back post. Silva's there. Could it be time for 6? Not on this occasion, as the ball is cleared there. It falls out to Enrique now, and Enrique can go to Alvaro along his line, and now Alvaro goes to Kwan. It'll be his final involvement of this game before he's subbed off. It falls to Suarez here down this right side. Some lovely wing play. Almeida now, lovely ball in. Safira's waiting at the back post. He doesn't win his header, but it falls out to Silva here. It will be a corner instead, and if we could leave Kwan on for this corner, that would be decent. To be fair, it's going to be a ball in. Nothing happens. I mean, we're 5-0 up from an XG of 1.09. Don't know what our chances have been like, but I'm not complaining, to be honest. The perfect start here in Santa Clara in the Azores. This Oliveirense team are probably frustrated they've had to travel so far. It's a 2-hour flight, I believe, from Portugal. Portugal's a very narrow country, so a lot of the distances will be the same to here in Santa Clara. So about a 2-hour flight they would have to take, and for some clubs that would probably be very expensive to have to fly, but I guess that's what they have to do if they want to play the mighty Santa Clara, and they have to fulfill their games as Oliveirense in this game get a goal to make it 5-1. Surely just a consolation now. Our first real defensive test, they've gone short on the corner, and in the end it is quite poor, to be fair, from us, poor defending, but what can you do? They'll bring off Safira for Rafael Martins. He is another striker that we do have, and they rate him very highly, actually. Probably just as good as Safira, to be honest, but Safira's made the Dream 11. Over him, he is going to be a good option for us. We'll bring on Actually, no, I'm going to bring on Lucas Carwan, so he's not to be... we've got no substitution left. Right, never mind. So I'll bring him on in the next game. He's another player with loads of potential, and Suarez makes the Dream 11. I think he is one of our key players with experience. He's going to be crucial in this team, but... Coleman off the bench, giving him a lot of minutes, he could develop into another really, really good player. That's what I really like about this. I'm going to like about having this young squad and this big squad, and I'm going to like about playing here. I think I really want to try and develop some players, see what they can do, and then we can take them to the other clubs as well. That will be a fun thing that hopefully we can do if they do develop, and I do develop them, and they kind of play well here. We can take them along. It would be really nice to see some development, something that maybe we haven't really focused on, and it's a thing we should probably focus on a little bit more. But the full-time whistle goes here in this game. The score 5-1 on opening day, and that is exactly the result that we want in our first game here in Santa Clara. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I was going to change up the tune. I thought we have to stick with the darts theme. I'll leave with this old tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.